O kia ora e hoa. Haere mai. Come and join me. How are you feeling today? If you're like me, you might have a little bit of a tickle in the back of your throat. And maybe you feel like you need to blow your nose. I might be coming down with a cold. Oh, poor old Hui has a cold too. KUWI'S FLUEY HUWI. It's a story that's written and illustrated by Kat Quin. And you might already be familiar with all of Kat's amazing stories about Kuwi and Kuwi's whānau. Are you nice and comfy? Ready for a story? Let's begin. Kuwi the Kiwi is dusting her den. She's looking very busy, isn't she? Her chick Hui has a slight sniffle. With a niggle in his nostrils, a snuffle and a snort, Hui lets out a wheezy sneeze. Achoo! Look at wee Hui. He's still trying to play even though he's not feeling very well. Kuwi thinks Hui might be fluey. He might have the flu. She searches for a cure for her chesty chick, but the medicine cabinet is entirely empty. What's in the cupboard? An empty jar and a spider. Bunga were were. She has heard rumours of the rarest of remedies made by furry, feathery and leathery locals. Kuwi heads off to find a fix for her sick chick. Look at that wee face. First, she forages in the ferny foliage. Kuwi has heard of a treatment that may help Hui. Flutter therapy offered by a friendly fantail whānau. Look at them. Look at those beautiful tails. The fluffy fantails flap their feathers to fan Hui. Will that help Hui with his flu? It looks amazing. And I bet it feels lovely too, with the breeze of flappy tails. Can you do that with your hand? Can you feel the breeze? With a feather in his nostril, a fidget and a fuss, Hui lets out a breezy sneeze. Achoo! Uh-oh. Hui's pesky sniffles persist. So that didn't help. I wonder what else Kuwi can find. The next critter clinic is inside a crystal cave. Kuwi has heard of an ointment that may heal Hui. Glittering goo made from glowworm poo. Look. Ooh, glowworm poo. The glowworms glaze Hui in the gleaming gloop. I wonder if that will work. It looks pretty, doesn't it? With a sparkle in his sinuses, a snort and a sniff, Hui squelches out a snotty sneeze. Achoo! Uh-oh, Hui still seems stuffy. The next creative cure comes from the colourful canopy. Kuwi has heard of a trick that is sure to fix her sick chick. A chewy berry bite blended by a cheeky kakariki. Hui chomps on the rubbery rainbow remedy. Look at this colourful kakariki. Isn't it beautiful? But will this remedy work? Let's see. With a bubble in his beak, a gurgle and a gulp, Huwi lets out a gummy gooey achoo. Uh-oh, Huwi still seems a little ill. Poor old Huwi. Another antidote awaits in a luminous lagoon. Kuwi has heard of a health hack that could help. A plankton potion made by Maui dolphins. Look, this must be the plankton potion. I wonder if that will help. Huwi tastes the mighty marine mixture. With a shimmy in his schnoz and a snort of salty soda, Huwi lets out a snazzy sneeze. Achoo! Oh no, Huwi seems stuck with the stubborn snuffles. A rocky ridge reveals the next curious cure. Kuwi hopes this bizarre brew may relieve Huwi's flu. A raw claw concoction made by a tatty tuatara. A raw claw concoction. Interesting. Huwi sniffs a whiff of the gross gunk. With a no from his nostrils and a burning in his beak, Huwi lets out a hefty honk. Achoo! Worried Kuwi wonders if Huwi's flu will ever improve. The final stop is atop a mysterious mossy mountain. Kuwi has heard whispers of a magic method that may finally cure her sleepy, sick chick. Huwi is cloaked in a kawakawa quilt made by bustling butterflies. Can you see what the kawakawa quilt is? They're leaves from the kawakawa tree. Huwi snuggles in and slips off to sleep. Kuwi watches warily. Kuwi listens lovingly. Huwi's snoozes sound smooth. Phew! Her hatchling is healthy. But what's going to happen? Uh-oh. Kuwi feels a terrible tickle in the back of her beak. With a nag in her nostrils, a cough and a snort, Kuwi exhales an explosive achoo! Poor old Kuwi. Kuwi is sick. And Huwi's trying to find a way to make Mum feel better. How gorgeous. Hopefully Mum's feeling better soon too. Aren't the pictures beautiful? And I love the way the words all roll off your tongue. Let's see if we can find a good example. Critter clinic in a crystal cave. Glittering goo made from glowworm poo. It's great alliteration. It's wonderful to read out loud. Maybe you can find a copy of this book at your local library or in your local store. KUWI'S FLUEY HUWI by Kat Quin. You can find out more about this book at KUWIbooks.com. And come and visit me again soon. I've got lots of stories, and stories always make me feel much better when I'm feeling sick. How about you? You visiting makes me feel really good too. Ka kite. Goodbye, my friend.